Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Code Your English, the place where we talk about learning English and also about building a better life, step by step, day by day. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. If this is your first time listening, thank you for joining. If you've been listening for a while, welcome back. You are doing something great for your English, and I'm proud of you. Keep going and never stop learning. Today's topic is very special. We're going to talk about the power of consistency. This topic is not only important for learning English, but also for anything you want to do in life. Whether your goal is to speak English fluently, start a new job, lose weight, or become more confident, consistency is the key. Now, you may ask, what is consistency? Don't worry, we will talk about that soon. In this episode, we will learn what consistency means, why it's so powerful, how it helps you grow, and how you can become more consistent in your daily life. We will also talk about why many people stop before they see results, and how you can keep going even when you don't feel motivated. I will give you simple examples and real-life stories to help you understand clearly. You will also get easy tips that you can use in your English learning every day. Why is this important for you? Because I know you want to improve your English. Maybe you feel stuck, or maybe you feel like it's taking too long. I want to tell you this: if you stay consistent, you will succeed. You don't need to do a lot in one day. Just do a little every day, and in time, you will see a big change. So, if you are ready to learn, grow, and become better, not only in English but also in life, then this episode is for you. Let's begin our journey into the power of consistency. I hope you enjoy this episode, and I hope it gives you the strength to keep moving forward, one small step at a time. What is consistency? Let's now talk about a very important word: consistency. What does it mean? In simple words, consistency means doing something again and again over time, without stopping. It means you don't give up after one day or 1 week. You keep doing the same good action every day, even when you are tired, even when you are not in the mood, and even when you don't see quick results. It is not about being perfect. It is about showing up again and again. For example, imagine you want to get better at speaking English. You listen to this podcast one time, and then you stop for 2 weeks. Do you think your English will improve? Maybe a little, but not much. But if you listen to English for 15 or 20 minutes every day, your ears will become used to the language. You will understand more words, and your speaking will slowly become better. You may not see a big change in 1 or 2 days, but after 1 or 2 months, you will feel a big difference. That's the power of being consistent. Let's look at another example. Think about going to the gym or exercising at home. If you do 100 push-ups one day and then do nothing for the next 3 weeks, your body will not change much. But if you do just 10 push-ups every day for 30 days, your muscles will become stronger. You didn't do a lot in one day, but you did a little bit every day. And that is what makes the real change. Consistency is more powerful than doing too much only once. It's the same with learning anything new. Think about studying for a test. If you try to learn everything in one night, it's very stressful, and you may forget many things. But if you study a little bit each day, your brain has more time to understand and remember. You are not only learning, you are building a strong habit that helps you grow over time. Let me give you another simple example. Imagine a glass of water. You put 1 drop of water in the glass every day. On the first day, the glass looks empty. On the second day, you still see almost nothing. But if you keep adding 1 drop each day, the glass will be full after some time. That's exactly how consistency works. It may feel slow at the beginning, but it leads to big results in the end. Now, why is consistency so important? Because most good things in life take time. We don't become good at something in one day. Success, progress, improvement, all these things need time and effort. And the only way to keep moving forward is to take small steps every day. When you are consistent, you build a strong habit. You train your mind and body to keep working, even when it feels hard. You create a routine that becomes part of your life. Another reason consistency is important is because it helps you stay focused. Sometimes we try new things and stop quickly because we don't see fast results. But when we are consistent, we learn to be patient. We learn that big changes come from small actions, and that gives us confidence. We start to believe in ourselves. We say, "Yes, I can do it. I'm making progress every day." Also, consistency removes stress. When you do something every day, it becomes easier. It becomes part of your normal day, just like brushing your teeth or drinking water. You don't have to think too much. You just do it. And when you do it again and again, you get better. You build momentum, like a train that starts slowly but becomes faster and stronger as it moves forward. So, in simple words, consistency is doing the right thing again and again. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about believing in the small steps. And most of all, it's about not giving up. You don't need to do big things. Just take small actions every day. Over time, those small actions will bring big success. Why is consistency so powerful? Now that we understand what consistency means, let's talk about why it is so powerful. You may not always feel it, but small actions done every day can create big changes in your life. At first, these actions might feel too small or too slow. You may feel like nothing is happening. But if you stay patient and continue, you will see how powerful consistency really is. Let's say you want to speak English fluently. You decide to learn 10 new English words every day. On the first day, you learn 10 words. That's good, but it doesn't change much right away. On the second day, you learn 10 more. Still, it feels like a small step. But now think about what happens after 1 week. You have learned 70 new words. After 1 month, you know 300 words. And in 6 months, you will know more than 1,800 English words. That's a big number. You didn't learn them all in one day. You did it slowly, step by step. This is the power of consistency. Many people don't reach their goals because they want quick results. They do something for a few days and then stop. They think, "This is not working." But they don't give it enough time. Change takes time. Growth takes time. Success is not a big jump. It's many small steps in the same direction. When you do a little every day, you are not only getting better, you are also building strong habits. These habits help you move forward, even on days when you don't feel very strong. Now, let's talk about motivation. Many people say, "I will study when I feel motivated," or "I will exercise when I feel like it." But here's the truth. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited and ready to work, but on other days you feel tired or bored. That's normal. Motivation is like the weather. It changes. Sometimes it's sunny, and sometimes it's cloudy. You cannot wait for perfect weather to go outside. In the same way, you cannot wait for motivation to take action. This is where consistency becomes your best friend. Consistency stays, even when motivation leaves. It's about doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's about keeping your promise to yourself. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation to do it. You just do it every day because it's a habit. That's how you want to treat your goals too. Make them part of your day. Make them a habit. And that habit will take you far. Let me share a simple story. There was a man who wanted to improve his English. He was very busy with work and family, but he decided to listen to English podcasts every morning for just 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes. Some people told him, "That's not enough." But he continued, day after day, week after week. He listened while walking, while cooking, or while cleaning. After a few months, his listening got better. He started understanding more words and sentences. Later, he started speaking with more confidence. He didn't study for hours. He was just consistent. That's what made the difference. You see, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Show up for your goals every day, even in a small way. If you miss a day, it's okay. Just come back the next day. Don't quit. Don't say, "I failed." Say, "I will try again." Because one small action each day is more powerful than one big action once in a while. So, remember this. Consistency is stronger than motivation. Small actions build strong results. If you want to grow in English or in life, don't wait for the perfect time. Start today. Keep going tomorrow. And believe that your small steps will lead to big success. That's the real power of consistency. Benefits of being consistent. Consistency is not just a good habit. It's a life-changing one. When you are consistent, you give yourself the chance to improve, grow, and succeed. Let's explore the many wonderful benefits of being consistent, not only for learning English, but also for your personal life. First of all, consistency helps you improve your skills and make real progress. Think about any skill you want to learn: reading, writing, speaking English, cooking, driving, or playing the guitar. No one becomes great at these things in just one day. Improvement happens slowly, step by step. When you practice a skill every day, even for a short time, you get better. Your brain learns better. Your hands move faster. Your memory becomes stronger. It doesn't matter if your progress is small each day. Over time, all those small steps will add up. And one day, you will look back and feel proud of how far you've come. Let's take English speaking as an example. At first, you may feel shy or unsure when you try to speak English. But if you speak a little bit every day, even just talking to yourself in the mirror or repeating phrases from a podcast, you will start to feel more confident. Your tongue will move more easily. Your mind will find the right words faster. You'll stop worrying about making mistakes. All of this happens because you stayed consistent. And when you see your progress, you'll feel even more motivated to keep going. Another great benefit of consistency is that it builds discipline. Discipline means doing the right thing, even when it's not easy. When you are consistent, you learn how to manage your time and energy. You teach yourself to stay focused. Maybe some days you don't feel like studying. Maybe you're tired or busy. But if you still take 5 or 10 minutes to listen to English or read a short text, you are training your mind. You are building a strong habit. That kind of discipline is useful not only for learning, but for everything in life: work, health, relationships, and goals. Consistency also gives you something very special: confidence. Every time you do something again and again, you begin to trust yourself more. You say, "Yes, I can do this. I am making progress." That confidence can change your whole attitude. You walk taller. You speak more clearly. You believe in your ability to learn and grow. And when you feel confident, you're more likely to try new things. You'll speak English in public, apply for new jobs, or start projects you used to fear. That all starts with simple, daily action. Let's look at how consistency helps in personal life, too. Think about your health. If you eat healthy food only one time a week, it won't help much. But if you eat a little healthier every day, more vegetables, more water, less sugar, your body will thank you. You will feel better, sleep better, and have more energy. The same goes for exercise. Walking 15 minutes every day is better than running for 1 hour once a month. It's the daily effort that brings the biggest reward. Consistency also makes your relationships stronger. If you talk kindly to your family every day, spend time with your children or friends, or simply show love and care each day, your relationships will grow. People will feel close to you. They will trust you. Why? Because they see you again and again. You are not just kind one time. You are kind every day. That's powerful. And of course, when we talk about learning English, consistency is your best friend. Learning a language takes time. You have to hear it, read it, speak it, and use it many times before it becomes easy. That's why small, daily practice is so helpful. Maybe you listen to one short podcast every morning, or write 5 sentences in English every night. Maybe you practice vocabulary during lunch, or speak English with a friend once a day. These little habits will help your English grow like a plant that gets water every day. So, as you can see, being consistent brings many benefits. It improves your skills, it helps you move forward, it builds discipline and confidence, it makes your life better, both in small ways and big ones. And the best part? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Show up every day. Do something small. Believe in your daily effort. Because consistency is not just a tool for success, it is the key to success. Tips to stay consistent. Staying consistent is not always easy. Life gets busy. Some days you feel tired. Other days you feel unmotivated. That's normal. Everyone feels that way sometimes. But the good news is, there are simple and helpful tips that can make it easier to stay on track. These tips can help you build strong habits, stay focused, and continue your journey, even when things feel hard. One of the most helpful things you can do is start small. Many people try to do too much at the beginning. They want to study English for 2 hours every day, exercise for 1 hour, and change their diet all at the same time. But this often leads to burnout. When something feels too big, your brain feels tired before you even begin. So, instead of doing everything at once, start with just 5 or 10 minutes a day. If you want to improve your English, begin by listening to a podcast while brushing your teeth, or reading a short English story before bed. When the habit feels easy, it becomes part of your routine. And once it's part of your routine, you can slowly do more. Another tip is to make a plan. When you have a clear plan, it's easier to take action. You don't have to think too much or make a big decision every day. For example, you can create a weekly schedule and decide, on Monday, I will listen to a podcast. On Tuesday, I will write a short paragraph in English. On Wednesday, I will practice speaking for 10 minutes. This kind of plan helps you stay focused. It gives you direction, and when you follow the plan, you feel good about yourself. You feel proud because you are keeping your promise. It also helps to choose the same time each day for your task. When you do something at the same time every day, like right after breakfast or just before bed, your brain starts to expect it. It becomes a habit. You don't have to think about it. You just do it. That's why brushing your teeth or drinking water in the morning feels so easy. Your brain is used to it. You can do the same with English learning. Try to link it to another habit you already have. For example, every time I drink my morning coffee, I will learn 5 new English words. This simple connection can make a big difference. Another important tip is to remove distractions. When it's time to study or practice, put your phone on silent. Turn off the TV. Go to a quiet place if you can. Even 10 minutes of quiet focus is better than 1 hour of distracted learning. Your brain needs space to focus. So, make a small study corner or find a calm moment in your day. And let your friends or family know this time is important for you. That way, they can support you instead of interrupting you. It's also helpful to track your progress. You can keep a notebook or use a calendar. Each time you study or complete a task, put a small mark or write it down. Over time, you will see a line of success. 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. This visual progress gives you motivation. You see that you are moving forward. And when you miss a day, don't feel bad. Just look at all the days you were consistent and say, "That's okay. I'll start again tomorrow." You should also reward yourself. When you stay consistent for 1 week, do something nice for yourself. Maybe watch your favorite movie, enjoy a special meal, or take a relaxing walk. These small rewards make you feel good, and your brain connects success with happiness. You'll want to continue because it feels enjoyable. Rewards don't have to be big or expensive. They just need to bring you joy and celebrate your effort. Sometimes it helps to find a partner or join a group. When you do something with another person, it becomes more fun and you feel more responsible. You can share your progress, support each other, and stay motivated together. Maybe you and a friend can send voice messages to each other in English, or join an online group where people learn and practice together. When you're part of a team, it's easier to stay consistent because you're not alone. Finally, remember to be kind to yourself. You don't need to be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has busy days or tough times. If you miss 1 day, it's okay. Don't say, "I failed." Say, "I'll try again tomorrow." What matters most is that you keep going. Progress is not about being fast, it's about not giving up. Even slow progress is still progress, so if you want to stay consistent, start small, make a simple plan, create a routine, remove distractions, track your progress, give yourself small rewards, and find support when you can. And above all, be patient and kind to yourself. Your effort, even when it feels small, is building something great. 1 day at a time, you are creating a better version of yourself. And that is something truly powerful. Challenges people face. On the journey of learning something new, especially learning English or building better habits, many people face challenges. These challenges are very common. They happen to almost everyone. Maybe at the beginning, you feel excited and motivated. You make a plan and feel ready to follow it. But after a few days or weeks, something changes. You feel bored. You feel tired. You get distracted. And slowly, you stop doing the things you wanted to do. This is a normal part of the learning process. You are not alone. Even successful people go through this. The key is not to be perfect. The key is to learn how to keep going even when things feel hard. One of the biggest problems people face is boredom. At first, everything feels new and fun. But after some time, the same routine can feel boring. For example, maybe you listen to the same type of English lesson every day, and it starts to feel repetitive. Or maybe you do the same kind of exercise, and it's not exciting anymore. When we get bored, we lose interest. We don't feel excited to continue. That's why it's important to change things sometimes. Try a new podcast, watch a new English video, or speak with someone different. A small change can make a big difference. It helps your brain feel fresh and interested again. Another common problem is feeling tired or low on energy. After a long day at work or school, you might feel too tired to practice or study. Your body wants rest. Your mind feels heavy. And sometimes you just want to do nothing. This is completely normal. Everyone feels tired sometimes. The secret is to listen to your body, but still take small steps. If you can't do 30 minutes, just do 5 minutes. If you don't want to study with full focus, maybe just listen to something while lying down. Small actions, even on tired days, keep your habit alive. And often, after doing just a little, you feel more energy and motivation to continue. Distractions are also a big challenge. In today's world, there are so many things fighting for your attention. Your phone, social media, TV, messages from friends, noise from outside. It's very easy to say, "I'll do it later," and then forget. That's why creating a quiet space and a clear time for your learning is so important. Try to turn off notifications. Put your phone away for a few minutes. Find a small, quiet place in your home. Even if it's just 10 minutes, make that time special and focused. You'll be surprised how much you can do when you remove distractions. Sometimes, the biggest challenge is wanting to give up. You may feel like, "I'm not improving," or "it's too difficult," or "this is not working." These thoughts are normal. Everyone has them. Learning a new skill like English takes time. It takes patience. You will not see big results in just a few days. But if you keep going, step by step, you will get better. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't see the plant right away. But if you water it every day, it slowly grows. Your learning is the same. Keep watering it with your daily practice, and you will see results later. So, what can you do when you face these challenges? How can you stay on track? First, remind yourself why you started. What is your goal? Do you want to speak better English to get a better job? Do you want to travel or pass a test? Write your reason down and read it often. When things get hard, your reason will help you stay strong. Second, make your task as easy as possible. You don't need to do a lot. Just do a little every day. One sentence, one word, one audio. Small steps are better than no steps. Small actions build big habits. Third, celebrate your progress. Even if you only studied for 5 minutes, that's still a win. Say, "Well done" to yourself. Be proud of your effort. Positive feelings help you come back the next day. Fourth, talk to someone. Don't keep your struggles inside. Share your feelings with a friend, teacher, or partner. You can even join an online group or listen to stories from people who have the same problems. Knowing that others go through the same thing makes you feel stronger. You feel less alone. And finally, don't be afraid to start again. If you stop for one day or even 1 week, it's okay. Just come back. Restart. You are not a failure. You are human. Life is busy and full of surprises. What matters is that you keep trying. Remember, every challenge is part of the journey. Feeling bored, tired, or distracted doesn't mean you are weak. It means you are learning. You are growing. Stay kind to yourself. Stay patient. And most importantly, keep going. You are stronger than you think. How to build consistency. Now, let's talk about something very important. How to build consistency. Consistency means doing something again and again, without stopping. It doesn't mean doing it perfectly. It means doing it regularly, even when life gets busy or hard. If you want to learn English well, or build any good habit, consistency is the key. It's not about doing a lot one time. It's about doing a little every day. When you are consistent, you slowly build a strong habit, and that habit becomes part of your life. The best way to start is to start small. Many people try to do too much in the beginning. They say, I will study for 1 hour every day, or I will wake up at 5 a.m. and read 20 pages. This sounds great, but it's hard to keep going. After a few days, they feel tired, and they stop. That's why starting small is better. Instead of 1 hour, start with 5 minutes. Instead of 20 pages, just read one. Instead of watching a long video, just listen to a short one. When it feels easy, you are more likely to do it again tomorrow. And slowly, over time, you can grow your habit. You can study longer. You can read more. But the beginning must feel simple. Small steps make the journey easier. Another helpful tip is to make a routine. A routine means doing something at the same time every day. For example, you can decide, I will listen to English for 5 minutes after breakfast. Or, I will write 1 sentence in English before I go to sleep. When you connect your habit to a regular part of your day, it becomes natural. You don't have to think about it too much. It just becomes a part of your daily life. This makes it easier to remember and harder to forget. The more your habit fits into your daily routine, the stronger it becomes. It's also a great idea to track your progress. You can use a simple notebook, a journal, or even a calendar. After you finish your habit, make a small mark or write 1 sentence like, I listened to English today, or I read 1 short story. When you see your progress on paper, it makes you feel proud. It shows you how far you have come. Even if the progress is small, it is still progress. And seeing it every day reminds you to keep going. Some people like to make checklists. Others draw stars or color boxes on a calendar. Find the way that works for you. The goal is to see your effort and celebrate it. Speaking of celebration, don't forget to reward yourself. When you are consistent, you should feel happy and proud. Give yourself small rewards. Maybe after 7 days of practice, you enjoy your favorite snack. Or you take a relaxing walk. Or you watch a movie in English. Rewards make your brain feel good. They tell your mind, yes, this is something I want to do again. You don't need big rewards. Even saying, well done to yourself is a reward. Give yourself a smile, a clap, or a little dance. These small, positive actions make your habit stronger. Now, here's something very important. Practice every day. Even if you only do a little, do it every single day. Daily practice keeps your habit alive. It keeps your brain active. It helps you remember more. When you skip days, it's harder to come back. But when you do something every day, it becomes normal. Just like brushing your teeth, it becomes part of who you are. Some days will be easy. Some days will be hard. But every day is a chance to grow. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just take action, no matter how small. And here's a final tip. Don't break the chain. This means once you start your daily habit, try to never miss a day. Each day, when you complete your habit, you can put an X on your calendar. After a few days, you will see a line of X's, a chain. Your goal is to keep the chain going. The longer the chain, the stronger your motivation. And if you miss one day, don't be sad. Just start a new chain. Always come back. Always restart. So remember, building consistency is not about doing a lot. It's about doing a little every day. Start small, make a routine, track your progress, reward yourself, and don't break the chain. These simple steps will help you build a strong habit that stays with you. If you want to improve your English, these tips can change your life. One step at a time, one day at a time, you are building a better future. Keep going. You are doing great. Now, let me share a real-life example or story that might help you to know more about the power of consistency. Let me share with you a true and inspiring story. It's about a man named Omar. Omar is from a small town, and for most of his life he didn't speak English. He had always wanted to learn, but every time he started, he stopped after a few days. He felt like English was too hard. He would say, "Maybe it's not for me. I'm too old to learn. I'm not smart enough." But deep down, Omar still had the dream. He wanted to understand movies in English. He wanted to travel. He wanted to talk to people from around the world. He just didn't know how to stay consistent. One day, Omar heard someone say something simple but powerful. Just do 5 minutes a day, every day. At first, he didn't believe it. Can 5 minutes really help me? He thought. But he decided to try. He downloaded a simple English podcast and told himself, "I will listen for 5 minutes every day. That's it. No pressure, no big goals, just 5 minutes." At the beginning, it felt strange. He listened while making tea or before going to bed. Sometimes he only understood a few words. But he didn't stop. He didn't worry about understanding everything. He just showed up every day. He made a small check mark in his notebook every time he listened. After 1 week, he had 7 marks. After 1 month, he had 30. For the first time in his life, Omar felt like he was building something. Slowly, those 5 minutes became 10, then 15. He started writing down new words. He began watching short English videos with subtitles. He even started repeating sentences out loud to practice his speaking. After 3 months, Omar was doing 30 minutes of English practice every day. But to him, it still felt simple, because it had become part of his life. One day, his friend asked him, "How did you learn so much English so fast?" Omar smiled and said, "I didn't learn fast. I just didn't stop." That was his secret. Consistency. He didn't do anything big or special. He just did something small every day. And that small habit changed his life. 1 year later, Omar joined an English class in his town. He could understand the teacher. He could ask questions. He was still learning, but now he had confidence. He even started helping other students. He told them, "If you want to learn, don't worry about being perfect. Just be consistent. Show up every day." Today, Omar works at a travel agency. He talks to people from different countries every day. He helps tourists, books trips, and gives advice, all in English. His dream came true, not because he was lucky or very smart, but because he stayed consistent. He believed in small steps, and those steps took him far. This story shows us something important. Success does not come from doing something big one time. It comes from doing something small many times. Omar didn't wait for the perfect time. He didn't give up when things felt slow. He kept going. And you can do the same. Whether you want to learn English, get healthy, or build a new habit, start small, stay consistent, and believe in yourself. Just like Omar, you will see the results. And one day, you'll look back and smile at how far you've come. Tips for English learners. If you want to improve your English, it's important to have a simple and smart plan. Many people feel lost when they start learning. They ask, "What should I do first?" Or, "How can I learn faster?" The answer is not always about doing more, but about doing the right things with consistency and patience. So let's talk about some helpful tips that can guide you on your English learning journey. One of the best things you can do is practice every day for 15 to 30 minutes. You don't need to study for hours. Just a small amount of time each day is enough if you use it well. When you practice every day, your brain stays active and remembers more. Think of it like watering a plant. If you give it a little water every day, it grows. But if you water it too much once a week and forget the rest of the time, it might not survive. The same goes for learning English. Daily practice keeps your learning alive and fresh. But how should you use those 15 to 30 minutes? Use simple habits that are easy to follow. For example, you can listen to an English podcast while walking or cooking. You don't have to understand every word. Just listen and try to catch a few new words or phrases. This will improve your listening skills naturally. You can also try writing one sentence in English every day. It could be about your day, your mood, or something you learned. Over time, these small sentences become paragraphs, and your writing becomes better and more confident. Another great habit is to speak with a friend in English. If you don't have a friend who speaks English, you can talk to yourself. Yes, really. Look in the mirror and say, "Good morning. Today I feel happy." Or describe what you are doing. "I am making tea." "I am washing dishes." These small speaking moments help your mouth get used to English words. And if you make it fun, you'll want to do it more often. Now, this part is very important. Don't stop if you make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they learn something new. It's part of the process. Mistakes help you grow. When a baby learns to walk, they fall many times. But they get up again and try. That's how we learn anything in life. English is the same. If you say something wrong, it's okay. If you forget a word, it's okay. If someone corrects you, be happy. That means you are learning. Don't feel shy or embarrassed. Be proud that you are trying. Also, don't compare yourself to others. Some people learn fast. Others take more time. Every learner has their own journey. What matters is not how fast you go, but how long you keep going. The more you practice, the better you become. The more you speak, the more confident you feel. Your English will improve step by step. Be kind to yourself and enjoy the process. So remember, practice a little every day. Use simple habits like listening, writing, and speaking. Make your practice part of your daily life. And most importantly, never stop just because you make mistakes. Keep going, stay positive, and believe in yourself. You are learning something beautiful, and every small step you take brings you closer to your goal. As we reach the end of today's episode, I want to remind you that results don't come quickly. Whether you're learning English or working on any personal goal, progress can feel slow at times. But don't let that discourage you. The truth is, results come slowly, but they will come if you stay consistent. Just like Omar in the story, you don't need to do everything perfectly or quickly to succeed. All you need is to keep going, even when it feels difficult. Success doesn't happen overnight, but with small steps each day, you will look back and be amazed at how far you've come. It's easy to feel frustrated when you don't see instant results. But remember, learning is a process, and every little effort you make is building your future. Every time you practice English, even for just a few minutes, you are moving closer to your goal. Think about it this way. When you plant a seed in the ground, you can't see the plant growing every day. But over time, it starts to sprout, grow taller, and bloom. Your learning journey is exactly like that. Every time you study, you're planting seeds of knowledge. Some days, it might feel like nothing is happening, but keep going. You will see the growth in time. It's also important to remind yourself that no one's journey is the same. There may be days when you feel like you're not improving or that others are doing better. But the truth is, everyone learns at their own pace. The key is not to compare your progress to anyone else's. Focus on your own journey, celebrate your small wins, and trust that your hard work will pay off. It doesn't matter how fast or slow you go. What matters is that you don't stop. I know it's easy to get caught up in the idea of instant results. We live in a world where everything seems to happen quickly, whether it's ordering food, shopping online, or even getting answers on the internet. But learning something new, especially a language, takes time and patience. And that's okay. So, if you feel like giving up, I encourage you to take a deep breath and remember why you started. Think about the reasons you want to learn English. Maybe it's to travel, to meet new people, to get a better job, or simply because you enjoy learning new things. Hold on to that reason and let it motivate you when things get tough. I want to encourage you to keep going. Don't stop. Even when it feels hard, even when you feel frustrated. Those are the moments when you're actually growing the most. The important thing is to stay consistent and keep taking small steps forward. With every small effort, you are getting closer to your goal. And one day, you will look back and be so proud of how far you've come. So, remember this, consistency is key. Little by little, every day, you are making progress. It might not feel like it at times, but trust me, you are. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep practicing, even when it feels hard, because your future self will thank you. You are capable of more than you realize. I'll leave you with this motivational quote to carry with you. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. This quote is a perfect reminder that the little things we do every day lead to big results. The small efforts you make today are what will bring you success tomorrow. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. I hope this episode has inspired you to stay consistent on your learning journey. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. Take it one step at a time and trust that every effort is building the path to your success. Keep believing in yourself. You've got this. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I really hope you found it helpful and inspiring. Remember, learning English is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your goals. I invite you to listen again whenever you need a little extra motivation or support. Consistency is the key to success, and coming back to this podcast will help you stay on track. Good luck with your English learning journey. Keep practicing, stay positive, and believe in yourself. You're doing great, and you have everything you need to succeed. Until next time, take care, and I look forward to having you listen again soon. Keep up the hard work, and remember, you've got this.